Now, with coronavirus running amok, scaring everybody on Earth, there's a lot going on right now. 4,000 people, or over 4,000 people have died worldwide. Over 50 in the U.S. alone. I believe it was just over 60 people in the U.S. died. 100-something thousand people were infected. So, yeah, it's a real thing. It's a worldwide pandemic right now. People are actually very scared, and people also need to be very careful. Keep washing your hands, staying away from people, not getting too much contact with people, because you never know who can have it. They may not be showing any symptoms. And it's very real. Schools are closed in Boston. Right now it's March 15th. Boston public schools are going to be closed until April, whatever. But I say all of that to say this. I recorded this episode originally on February 21st. It was the same day that I recorded the episode with Lyra. So right after this individual that I'm about to have on here came through the same night and recorded. Now, I wanted to drop this episode. I just didn't know when because I was literally airtight with bookings. So what's going on with this coronavirus is that bookings are starting to decline because artists are either not getting work anymore and things are changing, they gotta do different things, or just the precaution of not getting sick, right, and not getting affected with the COVID-19 virus, aka coronavirus. So what happened was the person that I was supposed to record 2 nights ago for this upcoming episode, I couldn't record that artist anymore. So lo and behold, this episode that I have here, I wanted to drop it. I didn't know when, but I told him if anybody cancels, you up. And this was the timing for it, man. So God's plan, everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say thank you to coronavirus because that's not what I'm getting at. But long story short, man, because of the coronavirus, that's the only reason why I was able to drop this episode today. And I'm really excited for it. I hope y'all enjoy it the same way I enjoyed recording it. Here we are, man. CWTFB Radio, episode 11. This is CWTFB Radio. I am your host, Charlie Machine. And we are always sponsored by Details Car Audio and car detailing. You're talking about interior detailing, exterior detailing, window tinting, car alarms, remote starters, all of the above. You're talking about all accessories for vehicles. We actually do accessories for motorcycles as well, trucks as well, things of that nature, man. You go over there on 925 Turnpike Street in Canton, Mass., right on Route 138. You let them know that Charlie sent you, and we'll take good care of you, man. Listen, right now we have a special guest in the building. If you're watching us, you can see who this man is, and if you know who he is, and you know who he is, and all of that.
Squad.
You know what I'm saying? But if you've never heard of this man, if you've never been in is CT Tri-State?
I think so.
Tri-State?
Yeah.
Tri-State area.
Yeah, the Tri-State
area. You never been
area.
in Tri-State area. He's making some noise right now. He's doing his thing, and this young gentleman reached out to me, and I'm very skeptical, man. I'm a very skeptical artist.
I came here to rob you, to be honest.
You know
truthfully, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Imagine that, a nigga coming to rob you dolo. That's the realest nigga of all time.
if you was able to rob me dolo, my nigga, then
I deserve all your shit.
You definitely do.
I deserve everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, make some noise for my man Teww Talez that's in the building,
Hey, I was going to bang on the table, but he just saw me the etiquettes before. I'm not supposed to bang on the table, but I was going to give myself a little round of applause.
Stop banging on that damn table.
I'm not going to do that. He already told me what's up, and he told me he got a gun in the whip, so I'm not going to jeopardize my career because...
We got a gun in here too, but whatever.
Yeah, what's up?
Yo, Teww Talez, what's good, baby? How you feeling?
What's going on, man? I'm good. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm copacetic.
Yeah, I like your energy, man.
Thank you.
Your
I
energy's
appreciate
awesome.
it. I love this energy. Y'all were super welcoming. Y'all didn't have to be this cool when I walked in.
I'm glad.
Sure.
I'm glad that it was like that, man, because we want to have that impression on people. We want people to feel welcome to come up on this platform. Since we're in our infancy, man, like I want you to really understand that you're helping us more than we're helping you at this point.
We're helping each other.
You know what I mean?
We're helping each other.
But what I'm saying is, you didn't have to do that, and I'm glad you reached out, man, and I'm glad you're here. So let's talk, man. So what's going on, man? Like, tell the people who don't know who you are, who Teww Talez is, like where you come from, what do you do, what do you represent?
My name is Teww Talez. We can get into how I got my name later on.
Yeah, I definitely want to know that.
I'm from New York. I grew up in Houston. I live in Connecticut.
Okay.
I've been rapping for a long time, guys. A very long time.
How old
I don't
are you?
even know. I'm 24.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Young boy. Okay.
That's young, man. I feel old
I
as
mean, it's
shit.
young for us.
So I was looking at my first interview ever, and I was 19.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And then now I'm 24, and I still get the same reaction, young bull. And the first interview I had too, they're like, "Yo, you kind of sound like Big Sean, yeah.
You sound like Big Sean, bro.
Yeah, man. I like to rap. I love to rap very much. I'm a student of the game. It's my first and only love, I think. Everything about it, battle rap, performing, making music, whatever. As long as it involves rap, I does it. You know what I mean? I'm very serious about it. And I'm not serious about a lot of things. I'm a real goofy dude. You know what I mean? I can't take a lot of shit serious. But when it comes to rapping, very, very, very serious.
Okay.
Yes.
So you've been doing this for about 5 years.
About that, yeah.
Consistently, right?
Consistently, but truthfully, I've been doing this since I knew what rap was.
Right. Since you could make some words rhyme.
That's a fact.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So at 19, you emerged on the scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to this rap shit, right? So how many projects have you dropped thus far?
Good ones. Good ones.
That's a good question. That's
yeah,
a good
man.
question.
We gotta be. I'm honest. I'm very, very blunt. You know what I mean? So the good ones, like one.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, it's fucking horrendous.
Man, I love rap, right? But that didn't mean that I was always good at it. I wasn't always good at rapping.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened?
I just practiced. I just kept going. Like,
Okay.
I really, truly love it that much that I always practice and I always experiment with my music. And shout out to John Dillinger. He gave me the opportunity to be part of the Stu A60, which is, we're going to get into that later too, but I have a show tomorrow with the Stu A60. He
over at the Middle
East. Reached out to me at the Middle East. He reached out to me when I was very young. He was like, "Yo, listen, I like what you're doing. I used to record at my mom's house. He's like, I like what you're doing. Come over here. We'll set something up. I'll give you a key to the studio. You can come and record anytime you need to."
Wow.
That's facts.
That's big.
It's my OG, dog. That's my
big.
fucking guy.
That's huge.
You know what I mean? So that helped me really craft and develop my style. So because I have a studio that he taught me how to use at my disposal, every day I'm just working on something. I'm trying to new sounds, new flows, new everything.
That's fire.
And that's, I think, the main reason why I can now say, you know, truthfully, I can spit, I can rap.
Okay.
Yeah, one good project.
Okay. So how many have you dropped altogether?
Shit. Goddamn. Like 5, 6, I don't know.
Okay.
The one good project is called Hope You're Happy.
Okay.
And that, no, I lied. I have 2 good projects. Hope You're Happy.
Okay.
And Hope You're Happy 2.
Hope You're Happy too.
And the 2 is spelled TEWW like my first name because I'm just mad fucking clever. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
You're
clever.
Like so clever.
Nigga,
like,
I'm mad clever, yo.
It's like fucking profound.
Son. Yo, ask me about me in these streets.
So tell me about the name Teww Talez, man. How'd you get that name?
Teww Talez. When I lived in Houston, Texas with my father, me and my homie, we had this one girl that liked both of us. So naturally, we did what any 2 dudes would do over a girl. You feel me? Flip the coin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? Bang, I was Talez. He was like, nah, fuck that. Best sweater 3. I was like, heard you. Talez again. Okay.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah, but that's not even the rap part. When I did a smashing old girl, I got with her, but then me and Dominique started rapping at the same time. We're like, yo, all right, what's your rap name gonna be? He's like, Young D, whatever. He was like, what's your rap name gonna be? I was like, P Dollars. He was like, that's fucking trash. I'm like, I bet Teww Talez. He was like, Teww Talez? I'm like, Teww Talez, nigga. He's like, that's stupid. And it's not gonna catch on, and niggas not gonna take you serious, and this, that, and the third, and Here we are, damn near 10 years later, Dominique. Nigga. You know what I mean? Oh, man, my God. Yeah, it's gonna be a great interview. It's gonna be an awesome interview.
I was right on time.
Yes, sir.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, fucking,
Yeah.
well, that's what's up, man. Teww Talez. I wish I had a fucking a great story for my name like that.
That's a cool
man.
story,
You know
man.
what
But
I'm
like,
saying?
It's just like damn near everything in my life, man. It's just ironic, hilarious, and it's just real. Like, I'll just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the coolest nigga in the room, but I promise you I'm the honest, most truthful.
Well, your energy is great. It's very forthcoming. It's very. I can tell that it's honest.
Appreciate it.
And I appreciate that, man.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
So, hey, man.
Let me tell y'all are easy to find.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
Well,
when I was trying to look for something, y'all first one that popped up.
That's good. That's great. That's great. You know, so and then from the outside looking in, man, like that means that we're doing what we need to do, man. And I'm grateful that you reached out, man, because I already feel like this is gonna be a cult classic. This is gonna be like a fan favorite.
I can see it.
Like,
yeah, 100%.
That ass,
absolutely.
man.
Especially with the people y'all just had over here. They was chilling. They was having a blast.
Word, shout out my man Lyra.
That's what it is,
guy.
man. Yeah. If you don't create that positive environment, then you can't thrive. You're not gonna have good interviews. You're not gonna get good reviews about your podcast. You know what I mean? You gotta look like you're having a blast. You gotta actually have a blast.
Right. You gotta actually have fun with the shit.
Yeah, man, for sure.
So that's what's up, man. So when you think about your rap style, man, like I told you that you kind of sound like Big Sean, not as far as music content, but as far as your voice goes. How would you describe your music?
I want to address the Big Sean thing real quick. This has been going on for damn near 6 years. Like my real, and I don't even know if I have real day one fans. Truthfully, this nigga. All my real longtime supporters know that I deal with this heavily, and it's getting to me, guys. What is it about Big Sean that I sound? Is it the monotone?
I don't know what it is. You just kind of sound like the nigga, bro. Like I just shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like,
if I had to describe my rapping style, it would be I don't know. I like celebration, right? Okay. So like, you about to hit that last buzzer beater. You got 2 seconds on the shot clock. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Or you about to you and some dudes about to cross the finish line, but you beat him by like 2.5 centimeters. Just, I don't know, celebratory, man. Like, we here. We're good. We're great. We're awesome. Right. You know what I mean? In my songs, too, I don't lie. I make it a factor not to fucking lie. Right. I don't like lying, so.
But you was lying in your fucking battle raps.
That's not a what? How be lying in my battle raps?
You said some shit about you was going to pick up the auto or some more shit. And all of that in that battle rap I saw.
Pick up the auto?
Yeah, some automatics, some gun shit. I heard some gun shit.
If I say I'm a killer nigga, that's just I'm a killer nigga.
You said some shit about some gun shit, man.
I probably did.
Why do battle rappers think that's okay?
You know what? You gotta disrespect your opponent. You gotta
call a nigga a bitch.
Nah, you gotta.
Don't tell him that you about to shoot a nigga.
Anyone can call a nigga.
Will you shoot a nigga?
I probably would.
Yeah. You really think you can live with that shit?
Truthfully, yes. It depends on the circumstances.
That's some real hard shit to live with.
On some real shit, depending on the circumstances, no cap, I really could.
Okay.
Yeah, look, all right, just paint the scenario. Here we go. Boom, some nigga busts into your mom's house.
It's not about you.
You got a Glock in your hand.
It's not you versus him.
Okay.
Right? It's about me exerting my dominance over you.
Okay.
Right? Like when you think about battle rap, right? They call this shit gun bars, right? I fucking hate that shit. You know why I hate that shit? Because you got niggas who are not really like that get on platforms and say, yeah, nigga,
that's
when
a
the
fact.
Fucking heat of tough,
but here's the thing.
And I'm a dump,
but here's
dump,
the
and I'm a buck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
Here's the thing.
I don't want to hear that shit.
You gotta demasculate your opponent. You feel me? I could call you a bitch all day, but I gotta explain to you why you a bitch and why I'm better than you and why they gotta believe me. And I gotta say that shit with conviction. You understand what I'm saying? So if I'm saying I'm gonna kill you, in that very moment in time, I really feel like, I'm gonna murder this nigga.
Right.
Truthfully. It could be with you my bars. Right. But honestly, like, I'm gonna kill this nigga. I'm gonna whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that with conviction. I'm not bullshit when it comes to that. I respect that. For sure. When it comes to my music, though, I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna kill this nigga, blah, blah, blah. I'm just rapping. I'm showing you what I can do.
Right.
You feel me? I'm not rapping about how much money I have. I'm just rapping about man, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever it is that's relevant to you at that moment.
Right. And I'll make that shit catchy and clever, and I can give you a bunch of punchlines in between.
I definitely realized that, like, I started diving into your music, man. I'm not gonna front. I can't name any of your records, but from what I've seen online that you do make like a very purist sound, like your music sounds real, sounds authentic. It sounds like it's coming from you.
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate that. So what's next for you, right? You look at, you've been doing this rap thing for 5 years, right? 5 years. It may not seem like a long time to people, But 5 years is a long time to be doing anything consistently,
Absolutely.
right? So what does 2020 look like for Teww Talez?
You want the cool answer or the real answer?
I want the real answer.
Oh, okay. Damn, you sure you don't want the cool answer?
Let me get the cool answer first.
Nigga, whatever the wind brings me, my nigga. Like, yo, I'm out here, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit gonna happen. Shit gonna take off. You know what I mean? I don't play no games. I'm out in these streets. I'm outside, my nigga.
I'm outside. Nigga, bang, bang.
Bow, nigga. You know what I mean? Yo, the real answer,
All right, let's get the real answer.
Real answer, I truthfully have no clue, man. But
Okay.
all I know is that with the passion, you're always gonna work at it. You're always gonna do something to make it happen.
Right.
You know, when you're very passionate about something. So I don't know, man. Last year I got flown to Cali, all expenses paid, to do 2 shows where I rocked that bitch. You know what I'm saying? The year after that, I got flown out to Atlanta to do 1 show, all expenses paid. Just a couple months ago, I got real radio play and Hot 93.7, which is the biggest Connecticut radio station.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So on my
Big
shit,
up.
you can see it, and I'm on rotation.
Big up.
You know what I mean? I don't
Hey,
know.
yo.
I have no clue what's gonna happen, but I love rap so much that I'm always gonna pursue something. I'm always gonna reach out. I'm always gonna have people reaching out to me, and I'm always gonna look for the next move, whatever it is. I don't know, shows, battle rap, mixtapes, anything.
Is Cloud9 still popping out in Hartford?
Is what?
Cloud9?
No, that shit got shut down.
Yeah? What happened to Cloud9?
I don't know, but I heard that right next door to it, up on the rocks, got shot up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the reason why I ask, you ever heard of DJ Stick?
Nah.
STIC, I think. Stick, yeah. Because his name stood for Shit Trife in Connecticut.
Shit, what?
Shit Trife.
He spelled Connecticut wrong.
The stick was STIC.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
Shit Trife in
well,
Connecticut.
He's spelling stick wrong.
He's spelling stick.
Okay,
he
got
missed
you.
a letter. He missed a whole letter.
That's kind of clever,
right?
though.
But
yeah.
And I remember doing a show when I used to rap at Cloud9, and it was fire. You know what I mean? There was a lot of characters there. And that's when I realized that there was shit trife in Connecticut. Like, you know what I mean?
Trifling in Connecticut?
Right?
Yeah.
So explain that to me, right? So you from New York, you spent some time in Houston.
Yep.
How'd you end up in CT?
When my parents got divorced, my dad moved to Houston and my mom moved to Connecticut.
Okay.
My dad moved to Houston. I don't know why, but I initially moved in with him. And that's when I started really rapping because Houston culture was crazy. Like, that they love rap.
What year was that?
That 2011.
Okay.
2010, 2011.
That's a good time for Houston.
Yeah, great time. Like, I was just culture shocked. So when I moved to Connecticut, I brought that Houston swag with me, and like, niggas don't know about that shit, you know what I mean, in Connecticut.
Right.
And so my mom had bought me my first microphone. I started recording in my basement, putting music out, and that was unheard of when I was doing it at the time in my high school. You know what I mean? Niggas don't buy their own mics, and so I was just the coolest nigga of all time. No cap, I was cool as shit
You
back
get
in the
mad pussy over
Damn,
that shit?
homie. In high school, all right. After that, you know, like it was like, all right, Tails, you gotta kind of take it serious. Now it's cool putting it out and get some criticism from your homies in class, but it's time to do something with it. So when I graduated 19, I started really, really trying to do some shit, and that's when I started getting the interviews and the shows, and it's really, really started like snowballing to bigger and better shit.
Okay.
Right now, I'm kind of stagnant. I'm trying to figure out which direction I'm trying to go in. I'm trying to figure out if I want to really, really pursue more battle rap or if I want to pursue music more. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do more shows, if I want to do more interviews. I don't know what
do you feel more comfortable doing?
I don't know.
No?
Yeah, I don't
So you
know.
just kinda
When I
open
was
that a little bit,
younger,
everything.
when I was, you know, in the teens and figuring this shit out, everything was awesome to me. Everything was fun.
Everything
I'm like,
was exciting.
Yeah,
'Cause it was new.
wide-eyed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I realize it's more technical to get something off of it. You have to watch your analytics. You have to be more aware of what time to do shit. I don't know where to go. It's just a lot more that goes into it that you have to think about. And just being older and looking at the business side of rapping, it's a little bit overwhelming, but you know, when you have a passion, you make it work, you make it happen.
So what do you want? Like, do you want to own your own shit? Like, you want to start your own label? Do you want to be under a huge label? Do you want to,
truthfully,
you know what I'm saying? Like, do you know, or is it just like you kind of figuring it out at this point?
Truthfully, man, I want to just start getting paid from this.
Okay.
And that's one of the main reasons why I dove into battle rap.
Right.
You can get paid for that.
Right.
So I don't know yet, man. I put a lot in and I didn't get a lot out. And that's why I'm like, all right, this is one way to get some shit out.
Who's your battle rap favorites?
Oh man.
You fuck with Chilla Jones?
I fuck with Chilla Jones.
Chilla
My
Jones
guy.
is my
Yo, you
guy.
seen T-Rex?
Yeah.
Yo, but you seen that video?
Absolutely.
You saw that video? Hey yo, nah, that's my guy, T-Rex. Truthfully too, it's gonna sound funny. Cassidy. Yo, this nigga really be spitting, but man,
It's been a long time.
Oh yeah,
It's been a long time.
yeah,
So
man.
We can say what we want to say about Cass, and I fuck with Cass.
That's my guy, yo. I don't care if you can boom out the room, he's still hard.
It's been a very, very long time since Cass has been.
My favorite
relevant
artist
in
though,
space.
like my favorite rap, my influencers on rappers is Lil Wayne,
Okay.
Big Sean. I
boy.
was born in '95, so
Wow.
you know,
That sounds crazy to me.
that's crazy, bro.
I don't know why that sounds crazy. I was born in '89.
That doesn't sound too crazy to me.
But it sounds crazy. Like,
Yeah.
it's like I remember like being, 21, you know what I mean? Even, before like all of that, like if I was 18 and a chick told me she was born in 95, I would be like, oh hell no.
Wow.
She was 12.
No,
You understand what
for
I'm saying?
sure. Yeah.
Like,
I gotta think about it for sure. Yeah.
I was like, nah, like what the fuck is you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Like
The fuck out of here.
Right,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
nah,
so
I'm
when you
right
think
there
about
with you, cause chicks that are born in 2000 to me are nuts. I'm like, yo,
Right.
watch out.
As you get older, it changes because just maturity levels and spaces in life, and obviously things of that nature, it changes. But I ain't never really had to think about that for a while. But what I'm saying is, it's like it just sounds crazy because like I got a nephew who was born in '97.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And that's my little nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I look at him and I'm like, wow, like when I hear the 90s, I interviewed somebody the other day who was born in 2002.
Wild, yo. That's
2002.
nuts. Yo, what?
He just turned 18. You understand what I'm
Fam,
saying?
you was
Like,
born in the 2000s.
that
like,
shit's fucking ridiculous,
yeah,
right?
and
So-
like it's normal though. It's
Yeah.
a normal thing, but it's nuts to like people like us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
and that just means that we're getting old.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right.
Now I
You
accepted
know
that
what
a
I'm saying?
minute ago.
But I wish I was 24 again. But
It's
whatever.
not that fun, bro. It's not
You know
that
what
fun.
I'm
It's
saying?
not. Like niggas expect like you to know shit, but you don't know shit, right? Because
Right.
You fucking 24.
You're old enough to know better, but young enough to not give a fuck.
You kind
still
of. You're
there.
supposed to know better at 24. Yeah, nigga, you old,
But
bro.
you're still young enough to not give a fuck.
True.
Because when I was 24, I ain't give a fuck.
But then we gonna delve into this, but I don't want to stay on here. But I just want to let y'all know, 20s is weird, man. Dating, right? So you can date up, right?
Right.
But most of them have kids, and you don't want to be a stepdad, right? But you could date down. But if you date down, them bitches is most likely in high school,
Right?
Because and they're not like mentally, cognitively up to par
They're not
with
there.
you. They're not,
They're not
yo.
there.
So it's like if you want to be, if you want to have an intelligent conversation, you might have to settle for a kid. But if you want to, like, you know what I'm saying, have fun, you might have to settle with a dummy.
Right.
It's
It's fucked up. Wow.
Yo,
Like,
dating
I've
in your
never heard it
mid-20s
like
is
that.
weird, yo.
I've never heard it like
Dating
that.
in
but
your
that's-
mid-20s
that's-
is fucking
that's big
weird,
facts.
yo.
That's big facts.
And then when you date, right, in your mid-20s, here's some real facts. You don't know what's the chick is like, yo, look, it's been 2 months, we getting married, or what are we doing? Because they're mid-20s, so they feel like, all right, yo, look, we about to be 30.
I would've smacked
and
the
that's
shit
the
out of a
oldest.
bitch.
Yo, I'm like, yo, what you mean, yo? Like, I'm just now figuring life out. You want to get married? Like, I thought I had life figured out at 18, but then when I turned 20, like, shit just fucking changed.
So speaking of that, like, do you make music for women?
Yeah,
You feel like you do?
yeah. I do. I make all kinds of music. Like, you heard the rap and shit, but I love singing, right? My girl hates when I sing. She's like, fam, you can't sing.
Oh, so you got a girl?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you ain't out here single and mingling and shit.
We can. You really want to dive into that combo?
You gotta have a girl with a haircut like that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Charlie, man. Look, let me tell you something, man. It's not 1892 like when you was born where everyone was rocking the fade.
Shit.
I'm just saying though.
This nigga said I had the horse and buggy.
Yeah, niggas not rocking the fade like that no more, you mean? You gotta get some hair on you, I mean?
This nigga's funny as shit.
Oh man, I'm getting hot. I gotta take this jacket off.
That's that's what's up, man. I mean, you got a shorty, man. All right, so think about it like this, man. Like, I remember creating when I had a woman, man. How was that? Like, with having a woman in your life, and you're gonna be around a lot of women because when you're a creator. Women love people who are original.
Yeah.
Right. Women are always gonna gravitate towards alpha males who make them feel comforted and secure, which is being themselves. And as a creator, it comes naturally.
It does.
How do you balance that?
All right, so she's my girl. She's not really my girl, but we know what it is. Okay, it's not weird. But we chill damn near every day. I don't know, she's really cool with my music. Like, she really kind of tells me what it is and what it ain't.
Right.
I don't know, man. It's a cool dynamic, but it's my girl, but it's not really my girl. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know. It's cool though. She's cool.
It's a tough situation, man, because I remember being in that space.
Weird, Joe.
And my girl was always there with me at the shows. But then there would be other girls. Who were there at the shows too, but like at every show.
Yeah, man.
Right? And it wasn't like I invited them; they just came.
Yo.
Right?
And then they come up to you after you perform. Oh my God, that was so good! And old girls just sitting right there.
Thank you.
Yeah,
and it's like, what you want me to say, babe? Like, you want me to smack the bitch?
Facts, like, yo, I'm a rapper. I'm trying to be, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be cool with them. It's not like I'm over here like smashing every chick. Nah, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a tough situation.
Yeah, it's so weird talking about this because I didn't know other people run into these situations.
It's hard on us.
It's weird. It's a weird time, man. Like, I'm telling you, that's the only way I can describe what's going on in my life. It's just weird times.
Well, shit. So let's talk about your latest piece of work.
Okay.
Right.
So, I haven't released anything in a minute, and that's weird for me because I keep up my content always, but like I said, it's weird times, so I kind of step back from posting everything I do. And remember how I said I have 2 good projects, Hope You're Happy 1, Hope You're Happy 2. I'm working on my 3rd one, Hope You're Happy 3, and you can really, really, really hear the growth. Hope You're Happy 1 was like fucking 5 out of 10 maybe, or whatever, D-. Hope You're Happy 2, solid C, solid effort. Like, I'm finding my foot and you can hear it.
Right.
You know what I mean? This one, telling you, yo, this one I will not. It's gonna pass the longevity test. I'm gonna look back like, yo, none of these songs is ass.
Okay.
Awesome. That one lyric when I said that shit there, that shit was hard. Like, I know that I'm gonna. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of the struggles of being a creative. You always look back on your shit. You're your worst critic.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Yeah. Damn, that shit was ass. Like, why'd I say that? Blah blah blah. And I'm truthful about it. I look back at my shit like, y'all fuck with it, man, but shit kind of ass, bro.
Do you have any older siblings?
No, I got a younger sibling.
So you're the oldest.
He's the fucking worst, yo. He's first one to tell me, fam, that shit was trash, Kick. What you doing?
How old is your little brother?
16.
He's 16.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
so
16. You're brutally honest. With
oh
your
my
older
gosh,
sibling, right?
yeah.
To me, it was the other way around. When I was creating, I have a brother who's 15 years older than me. You know, he was born in 1974.
So everything you were doing was ass to him.
So you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're supposed to rap like this.
Yo, so it's like, you know, because you know what's fucked up about family, right? You know, we Haitian, you know what I'm saying? It's like I said, you know what I mean, all of that. You know, when you come from a Haitian family, you know, they have certain expectations of you.
Yeah.
And they don't think that you're gonna fall victim to being a product of your environment.
Yep.
Right? And I was definitely a textbook product of my environment.
100%.
Right? I grew up in Mattapan. Shit was crazy. Shit got real. My brother didn't know a certain part of my life. So when he heard my music and I was illustrating that part of my life, he was like, "What are you doing? Why is this what you're talking about?" And I'm looking at my brother who I look up to and I respect, and I don't want to disappoint. And I'm like, you don't really know the real me.
Right,
like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
right.
How did that hinder your music? Did it hinder your music or did it contribute to making it better?
It didn't hinder my music, but it allowed me to focus on how to deliver it a little bit better.
Right.
You know
and
what I'm
I
saying?
love that
Right.
aspect of
Right.
of people listening to your music because you know your day ones. My friends is the reason why I don't lie in my songs no more.
Right.
I used to say this shit all the time, like yo big chopper, big beam on a nigga. I don't have big beams.
Right,
I don't have
right,
big
right.
choppers. You feel
Right,
me?
right.
So I don't do that in my
Right.
songs.
Right.
Definitely not. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? My brother, biggest asshole in the world. He won't even tell me why it's ass.
Right.
Yo, you like that song? Nah, that shit was trash. Why? Nah, that shit fucking ass. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
He'll let you figure it out.
He'll let me figure it out.
Right,
So
right,
that
right.
I'm telling you, man, like that just presses me. Like, yo, I gotta go hard.
Now,
I don't
the
know what it
difference
is.
my brother would tell me, but it was like he was like, I remember one time he heard a song. He's like, "Well, you're posing. You're acting like somebody you're not." And I'm like, to my friends, I'm that nigga.
Yeah.
To my peers, the niggas who I'm really out here with, they know what time it is.
Like
you
you
know
don't
what I'm
know.
saying?
Yeah,
Like, right.
yeah.
But to him, I'm still his little baby brother. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to disappoint him and let him know that I was no longer his baby brother anymore. So and that's why I kind of went into that, because it's like the reality of who you are and who you're evolving into and where you are in life might not align with people's ideas of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I'm right there. I follow you.
Like people will look at you and be like, "Well, that's I don't even know your real name," but they'll be like, "Well, that's such and such, whatever." This Two Tails character, I don't know that nigga.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact for
Yeah.
sure. And you know what? With shit like that, you don't have to match their ideal, their principles. You don't have to
Right.
match their morals. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
absolutely. I
As long
agree.
as you're authentic to yourself, it is what it is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You don't have to understand that I don't make rap music for my Haitian family to bump. You know what I'm saying? I know they're not gonna understand a goddamn thing I'm talking about. But I made a couple of Haitian songs for my family to bump.
That's dope.
But guess what? My core fan base is not gonna know what the fuck's going on in it.
Right.
Vinda Salvem Shelly, they don't know that.
Right.
They don't know
Right.
none of that. So that's what it is, man. I'm not gonna jeopardize who I am just to appease you. I can do both. I can make you understand.
Don't
and
speak
I
Creole,
could- I
but
could-
your Creole's type trash.
Yo, you gotta stop shit on my Creole. My Creole is actually fire. We can finish this whole interview in Creole on God, and I will get it. For real. I hope my mom's is watching or some shit, cause she be dying. C'est vrai, il pas connaît.
Bal excuse mommy. Il pas connaît.
Il pas connaît. Oh shit, that's funny, man. It's the first interview I ever did with a Haitian person. It's the funniest shit ever, yo. No one gets it.
Nah, it's dope, man. Like I'm really big on bigging up my peoples, man, my Zoes, man. The fact that you told me you was Asian was just icing on the cake.
Got to, man.
Because I'm really like I'm at a point right now where it's like I'm reaching out to people. Not the other way around. And the fact that I got that from you,
Hey.
I was like, wow, like this is dope. Like
Trust me,
we're
you're gonna
on
get
to
a
something.
lot more soon.
Right, we're
Like,
on to
for real.
something, and I appreciate it, bro, because it was just more like, we're doing something right.
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I'm saying? Whether or not it be whatever the hell it is that we projected it to be.
Can I tell you what you're doing? You know what you're doing. You're providing a platform for unknown artists
Yeah.
from this area and not from this area to speak their truth, to speak what
Absolutely.
they're about.
Absolutely.
And that's what fans love to hear. They love to hear, the man behind the song or the man
Absolutely.
behind the video.
And that's why I always tell people to tell their story.
Facts.
Because it's just like I could say whatever the fuck I want to say about you, but who are you?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
who are you? Who do you want to be?
And
Right? You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
this might be an introduction for people, or this might be a refresher for people,
Right.
with me, or even with you. You
Right.
feel me? That's
Right.
how it is. So
And that's dope,
Yeah,
man.
I'm not helping you. We're helping each other. Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's
man.
a fact.
I definitely agree with that.
100%.
Let's talk about your show tomorrow, man.
Yes, sir.
Because I know the people, when they actually hear this show's probably already going to be gone.
That's a
right?
fact.
But talk about how you got a show at the Middle East.
Okay.
The Middle East is like a breeding ground for rappers in Boston. Right?
I didn't know that.
It's a big deal.
Okay,
it's actually a big deal. Like I used to rap and I've never done a show at the Middle East.
Okay.
So the fact that you know this is my introduction to you, that you're doing something tomorrow. Let's dive in on that a little bit. Let's talk about that.
So the Middle East, this is with my gang, my squad. The reason why I'm rapping in the first place is Stu 860. Like I said, my OG John Dillinger hit me. He gave me the key to the studio. I've been doing it ever since. He not only did that with me, but did that with several other artists. And now we're a collective, you know what I mean? So whenever we have shows, whenever we have opportunities, we reach out like, yo, listen, I got this spot. Who wants to do it? Okay, so my homie Chris Lombardi got this spot, and he's been doing his thing all over. That's why I love my group too. If you think I'm dope, you would love everyone out there. Everyone else is doing everything else out here.
Do y'all have a name for the collective?
Stu 860.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But there's like a group of like maybe a core 5 or 4.
Okay.
But there's extensions because there's a bunch of people as part of the
That's
Stu
usually
860.
how I go.
Yeah. So Stu 860, man, they're all doing their thing. Like I'm telling you, you're gonna love. If you pull up tomorrow, you're gonna see everyone, and I promise you, same energy, all love, all family, and we turn up, and it's gonna be a great show because I know that everyone's gonna put in their 2 cents. They're gonna try to sell their own tickets. They're gonna try to promote it as much as possible. We're gonna each bring our own people, and that's how you get a show going. You feel me?
That's fire.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. I haven't performed in maybe 3 months, and I love performing. I really like. If you think I'm open when I'm battle rapping or I'm open when I'm doing an interview, performing is my favorite thing in the world to do because I have a mic and I'm the loudest one.
And you know what's funny, man? Like I noticed that about you when I saw that battle rap clip.
That I just love performing.
You love a fucking audience.
Oh yeah.
Like, I was like, yo,
that is a fact.
I'm looking at you. I'm like, look at this kid, man. Like he really fuck with this shit.
Yeah,
like,
man.
You know what I mean? Like and dude, I don't even remember his name. And you know what's fucked up because it's like.
I already know where you're going.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Mattapan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And dude was not representing us correctly. I don't even want to mention his name. His rap name sucked. And you dived in on that.
I did. I'm glad you saw that.
And I was glad.
I'm glad you saw that.
I was glad that you did that. I was
Yeah.
like, word, facts.
Yeah.
This nigga's name is trash.
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, funny thing about that, man, I only heard his name a week before the battle.
Right.
Before that, literally it was just his Facebook name. And his Facebook name wasn't even his real name. I could tell. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck, I don't got nothing. So the flyer came up, I saw his name, I was like,
I'm about to chew this nigga.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh man, yeah.
Nah, man, it was refreshing. You know what I mean?
man.
To see you do your thing and perform and really just embody, you know, who you represent yourself as, you know what I mean, when it comes to the music. And it was a clear win.
I appreciate that.
It was
man.
definitely
yeah.
a clear win.
I appreciate you even noticing that. Like, I love being the center of attention.
Nah, I mean, well, hey, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, man, like, nobody chooses to be a performing artist without liking attention to a certain extent.
That's a fact.
Right? You can be an introvert and still do this shit.
Which I am.
Which
that's the funny thing.
And that's the fucked up thing about it, right? I know a lot of introverted people who really love performing. And I think it's the most ironic thing on earth.
Hilarious.
But you see people become who they really are meant to be in that moment. You know what I'm saying? And you did a really great job.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no bullshit.
Yeah, no, you definitely hit on exactly who I am. Like, if I'm not in the studio or if I'm not doing these shows, if I'm not doing it, I'm sitting my ass at home, bro. I'm not leaving for nothing. Like, you cannot reach me or nothing. You want me to do a show? Okay, cool, I'm out there, but I'm going right back home after. Yeah.
You see, I'm my father's child, nigga. I'm the opposite.
Yeah, you out here?
I'm outside. It's hell flying that wind. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I'm out here. I'm in the streets, nigga. You know what
nah,
I'm saying?
bro.
Like my dad.
You want to come out? Nah, bro.
My dad really like old school Haitian nigga. Like, he want to be outside.
On the
you
porch.
know what I mean? He be outside. Yo, bro, my father's 71.
Yo, my dad is 67.
You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So when I mean, I remember being your age, 24, 23, stumbling in the crib drunk. And my dad is literally pulling up at the same time. And I'm like, I'm looking at this nigga like, where you coming from? And he's looking at my nigga, where you coming from? And I'm like, yo, just get your old ass inside, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
funny, man. Oh my God. That reminds me of me and my dad so much. Like, But I swear I'll be inside, man. My dad is still out here. He's probably outside now as we speak. I don't know. Nigga out here, bro. But yeah, no, I did that for a while, and I was like, yo, I want to sit home. Like,
and that's fine.
Yeah.
And that's
I don't
fine.
think there's nothing wrong with that.
As long as you're honest with yourself and you know exactly what you expect from yourself.
It's a fact.
That's all that matters, man.
Yeah.
So CT, let's actually talk about CT. What does that music scene look like? right now.
It's weird, right? So there's a lot more than you think of rappers. A lot of rappers out of CT. I'm real competitive. Like I don't know. So I see these niggas and I see what they're doing. And whenever I see something, I'm just like, oh, I want to do 10 times better. So I go out and do that. I don't know, man.
There was this one nigga from CT. I can't remember his fucking name.
Poppin'. Either Chris Webby or Annoyed. Or maybe Snopra.
It was some real dark-skinned nigga.
Dark-skinned nigga.
Like,
it has to be Annoyed.
Skinny nigga.
It has to be Annoyed. Was he spitting?
He was like singing kind of.
Definitely Annoyed. Yeah, it was Annoyed.
I might cut this out because I don't remember. But I'm just being honest. Nigga,
no, it was probably Annoyed. Annoyed is probably one of the most popping dudes because there's a chick who's popping out there. And man, if this nigga's lyrics trumps my lyrics, like I will proudly say that he is
respect.
Flame, and I look up to him lyrically because I'm like, yo, I gotta set my shit up. If he has punchlines in his punchlines about punchlines, like it's a lot, man. Like he's really good, yeah.
Is that somebody you're looking to work with soon?
Someone I'm looking to battle and conquer and destroy.
Wow.
Yeah. I fuck with everyone, but I'm competitive, man. I want to be the best.
So you're a competitor. You're a textbook competitor.
I want to be the fucking best. Yes.
All right, that's real.
Yes.
Now, do you feel like as a competitor that you have to necessarily conquer somebody to exert your dominance? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
the old say, like,
does it have to be that?
Do you have to lose for me to win? That's
right.
Saying?
Yeah.
I don't. Sometimes it depends. If it's a competition, if it's literal competition, someone has to lose for me to win. Okay. In the rap game, you don't have to lose for me to win, but you're not gonna look as victorious as me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to demean anyone. I don't want to chastise anyone. I don't want to patronize no one. But I feel like
you out here.
You know what I'm saying?
You out here.
I feel like I'm that dude, and I will prove it. I'm never shy to prove why.
You know, it's like you really comfortable in your own skin when you could wear hoop earrings in 2021, nigga.
Yo, why'd I come here, yo? My hair, Big Sean, my hoop ear, man. Look, yo.
Oh shit, yo,
nah,
fun,
but hey,
man.
look, hey, what it is I'm real comfortable with myself. So yeah, man, I'm comfortable with myself. I wear my hoop earrings. Hey, baby, I got my hair. I'm still out here with these little bitches, man. You know what it is.
I ain't mad at you,
yes,
dog.
Sir. Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this, man, a lot.
Same here, bro.
For
real talk. Like, got the drink on, man. I'm good. I'm chilling. Do this all night.
Yeah, we having fun, man. Mm-hmm. But fucking. I wanna hear you rap, man. I wanna hear you murder some shit.
Well, I got some freestyles that I can always spit, you know what I mean? So I'm ready.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna put on the beat, man.
Let's do it.
We're gonna do it. We all right, this is what we're gonna do because the late great Pop Smoke.
R.I.P.
Baby.
Shit, man.
That was my nigga, man.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up that
I feel like every nigga knows a Pop Smoke. Like he was one of those real Brooklyn niggas that's really like, you know what I mean? He lives, breathes, eats, sleep Brooklyn lifestyle. Nigga,
it's fucked up that his tenure was cut short.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cuz he was just starting to become his own.
Yeah.
He was just on really, put out that sound. He was starting to come into his own as an artist. I
never heard a sound like his before. He was original. He's authentic. He represents a demographic that wasn't previously seen.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I fuck with him. Like he was really, really just a dope individual.
Yeah, man, it's fucked up that, niggas have to hate.
That's what it is, though. Like,
a good thing.
In and out of the rap game, you'll find niggas just like that. You know what I mean? That's why I really, truly keep to myself. Like, that's why I stay my ass at home. I don't know if this makes me like, whatever.
no faking with you, man.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely see that. You know, what you see is what you get.
Yes.
You my man's Twans.
Appreciate that, man.
But let's get into these.
This what we
balls,
doing?
Man. Let's get into these balls, man.
Cool. The easiest part of the interview for me. Yeah.
CWTFB Radio, let's go, baby.
Okay. RP Pop Smoke, man. Hey, let me start it off like this. Look, I said I'm praying for my enemies. I swear I cannot lose. Got them terrified whenever niggas step inside the booth. Barely bragging, but I'm bad. I'm batting up another bruise. Run it up, wavy like a ship. Just like Terry, I'm a cruise. I don't need no one to gas me up. I use the hate like fuel. Rubbing sugars with niggas who think they know me. I'm confused. Rather break my fucking neck off than to conversate with you. Got gun shows for these ops. With these cameras, I'ma shoot. Coming in with I'm a nod, I plan to move. Can't be stuck here with you dudes. Don't need no hype, I got the proof. They just recycle every move. Call me Home Depot with the tools. I make her legs throw up the deuce. My chain so sick it got the flu. My chain so sick it got the look. I don't really wanna beef with nobody. I'm working all in the guts like a surgeon. Hop in the lane and I'm swerving. Okay, look, if anyone got problems, hope you listen to these verses. When that Don's in the system, I'm a whole different person. Got my competition nervous, getting arrogant on purpose. Last time I tried that humble shit, thought I worked in a circus. Fighting all of these urges to lay down all of these verses. Y'all niggas just make me sick. That fakeness, man, I'm allergic. Oh man, you messed up. All black, we dressed up. Put that clip to your head. Get that boy a fresh cut. Oh man, you messed up. All black, we dressed up. Let me do something else. Look, hey, I try being humble, try being quiet. So many times I'm undermined. I heard they don't like me, they wanna fight me. I tell them all to jump in line. I hit from the back for like 23 hours. Told her all good things come in time. I just been thinking like, who on my level these days? And no one comes to mind. I don't gotta try just to make these hits. I ain't gonna lie to you, make me sick. This goes for anyone wearing the shoes. If you kissing your bitch, you gon' taste his dick. Speaking on my name gon' make me rich. They ain't put 2 tails when you made that list. And I know why. Ain't gonna lie, when I book for a show, gotta pay me, bitch. Hey, yeah. Hold up, she gon' drop low. Hey, R.I.P. the Pop Smoke. Yeah, hey, and you know that we fucking live on a scale of 1 to 4. You know that a nigga is a 5.
Yeah.
I be in the sky. I be in the skies, cause I be so fly.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie. I be in the sky.
Yeah.
I be in the sky.
Yeah.
Cause I'm so fly.
Yeah.
Gang shit.
Gang.
Yeah.
CWTFB Radio, we with 2 Tails.
Gang shit.
Charlie Machine.
Yeah, man.
Yo, baby, I appreciate you coming up here.
Thank you for having me, man.
You officially a part of the Machine Militia.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I appreciate this for real, man, because you didn't have to be here, man, but you doing your thing with
But
this,
I'm
man,
outside.
and you outside.
As soon as this is over, I'm going back inside, though. As soon as this is done, bro, you can bet on it.
But let the people know how they can reach you, where they can find you.
You can find me at Teww Talez. That's TEWWTALEZ. And I swear it's the most original name of all time. I looked it up. There's no other Teww Talez in this world. So you literally, and I'll pop up on Google and you can find everything. It's right there.
2 Tails.
Finger bang.
2 Tails. I'm really excited for what you got coming up, bro. Like,
Thank
no
you,
bullshit. I do believe that you're an original sound. I do believe that you're authentic.
Yes, sir.
You are who you are, and you portray yourself to be exactly who it is that you want to embody, right? So,
Yes, sir.
Nigga, I'm drunk.
Same
you know
here.
what I'm saying?
Yo, same here,
this
man.
was a really, really fun conversation, man. I don't usually meet people just off the strength of just, you know what I mean? But like your vibe was right, man. And I was like, you know what, bro?
for
Like,
sure.
like, let's do this.
That's what I mean. I appreciate you having me.
Nah,
for real.
for
You
real,
didn't have
man.
to let me come up here.
And
but
you didn't have to reach out. So like,
Nah,
that's
yeah,
real
for
shit.
sure.
You know what I mean? So, once you drop your project, I'm gonna be checking for it.
I promise it's not ass.
I
swear to God, it's
hope,
not trash.
I really hope.
Yo,
it's
I
not.
promise you, this
because
one.
I'm bigging I'm bigging you up right now.
No, for sure, yeah, but I'm telling you.
So that's just trash. I'm gonna look bad.
I'm letting you know though, like my shit before was trash. It's not gonna be trash no more.
I hope not.
Yeah, for sure.
But once it comes out, man, let me know. Reach out to me, bro. I want to have you back on here, man. You're always welcome to CWTFB Radio. Let the people know how you plan to choose what the future brings.
Okay. I plan on choosing to continue working. I don't know, man. We're Haitian, that's all we know. All we know is work. We don't know nothing. L'église, la caille, l'école. You know what I mean? For those who don't know, that means work, school, church. I don't know nothing else. You know what I mean? So man, I don't know, man. Like I don't know what the future entails for Tales, but man, I'm fucking fire. But I just know I'm gonna work, man. I'm just very dedicated. I'm very humble. I'm very consistent, and I promise you that I'm not gonna waste no one's time here. I'm here to do something. I'm here to work. I'm here to make something happen.
All right, baby.
Yes,
I appreciate you 100%, man.
Y'all ready?
It's a really, really fun conversation. I appreciate the bars. That's probably some of the best bars I've gotten on here, man.
Hey,
you know
man,
what
look, I'm trying to set the standard.
I
you know
like
what I mean?
that shit, man.
If someone comes with hotter bars, I'm going to come back and just trump that real quick.
Say no more,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's what I'm about, man.
Hit me, y'all.
Appreciate you a lot, man.
Yes, sir.
We out, man. CWTFB Radio. I ain't talking I almost called you 2 Chainz. I got 2.
Yeah, we need to stop.
I got 2
shit.
Tails in the building. We need to stop drinking. Like, this shit's crazy, but we love y'all, man. We out.
Squad.